dark house, that is the eighth house, and the lordship of that dark house is eighth house lord. Generally, it is neglected during any kind of predictions, but it is one of the highest important house. No doubt, obstacle, stress, unhappiness, all are there in this house. But when the eighth house lord is well placed in the chart, like exalted, own sign or friend sign, and the house in which the eighth house lord is posited, that house is devoid of any type of afflictions, no aspect of inauspicious benefic planet not coming, like Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Mars, Sun. Only benefic aspect of Mercury, Moon, Venus, and Jupiter is coming. In that case, it gives too much benefit, too much wealth. Native may be a Arabpati or Kharabpati also in the Mahadasha of 8th Lord or Antardasha or Patantadasha. Now, prior to the main points, we have to think this 8th house in the group of Dusthana, that is 6th house, 8th house and 12th house. So in this case, when we are trying to navigate in the 8th house, we should have some knowledge of 6th house and 12th house. These are also Dusthana, including 8th house. Now, Dusthana is not good in our Vedic system, but when the native passing through the struggles whole life, then if the Mahadasha, Antardasha, Patantadasha of Dusthana is coming, then there is every possibility of Vipreet Raja Yoga. That means Vipreet Raja Yoga will activate and native can get rid of that negative situation and coming to the forward directions of life. Now, what is briefly the Vipreet Raja Yoga in the Dusthana? It is very simple. There are three types of Vipreet Raja Yoga: Harsha, Sarala, Bimala. Three kinds. And all are involved with the 6, 8 and 12. Suppose for Harsha Vipreet Raja Yoga, what is the concept? 6th house lord should be posited in 6th house or in 8th house or in 12th house. That may make Vipreet Raja Yoga, and that Vipreet Raja Yoga is called Harsha Raja Yoga. Now, Sarala Raja Yoga, what is that? When 8th house lord posited in 8th house or in 6th house or in 12th house, when Vipreet Raja Yoga will be there in the particular event of the life, it is called Sarala Vipreet Raja Yoga. Now the last, Bimala. When 12th house lord posited in 12th house, 8th house or 6th house, if any Raja Yoga is there in the negative situation of the native, when native is getting so much hurdles, so much stress, so much financial constraint, in that case it is called Bimala Vipreet Raja Yoga. Now we are taking 4 charts to explain the Vipreet Raja Yoga, Harsha, Sarala, Bimala. 3 kinds of. Now the main point is that, main point in today's discussion is the 8th house lord and 8th house posited planet, that is dark house, the house of stress, house of struggle, house of transformation, house of inheritance, house of hidden work. This house, when activated, in particular Mahadasha, Antardasha, native could get every possibility of getting huge finance or good relationship or so much wealth, prosperity in life. That is our discussions. 8th house Lord when posited in first house, what will be the effect? 8th house Lord posited in second house, what will be the effect? Similarly and so on. 8th house Lord posited in 11th house, and last but not the least in the 12th house. That is our main discussion. Now we are coming to the chart to explain all the things and to make it clarity. Coming to the first chart of Vipreet Raja Yoga, here we are taking the chart of Rajinikanth, the great actor of South Indian cinema. Date of birth 12/12/1950, time of birth 23:49, and place of birth Bangalore. It is Capricorn or Makar zodiac sign, Makar Rashi, and ascendant is Leo or Singha, Singha Lagna, Makar Rashi. What is there in this Vipreet Raja Yoga in this chart? The 12th house Lord Moon, that Moon is placed in the 6th house. So 12th house, 6th house link is there. So it is Vipreet Raja Yoga. But starting from the 12th Lord. So it is Bimola Vipreet Raja Yoga. Other planets also helpful. 8th house Lord, Lord of transformations, is posited in the 11th house, aspecting the Lagna. So it is very important position of Jupiter in 7th house. Now in 5th house of Sagittarius sign, here Venus Mercury is posited, aspecting the 11th house of success. That makes him great celebrity. He is very intelligent and Venusian character is there. Now in the 4th house, the Sun is placed and aspecting the 10th house of Karma. In the 2nd house, Saturn Ketu combination is there, giving too much wealth, but Saturn Ketu may not give the family happiness. Ketu is cutting, Saturn is the karma. Now in the chart, in the 6th house, which we are discussing about Bimola Vipreet Raja Yoga, here with Moon, exalted Mars is there. Mars in 6th house is very strong, and that has too much determinations and energy and action also. So this is the famous chart of Rajinikanth. We are getting the Bimola Vipreet Raja. Coming to the second chart of Vipreet Raja Yoga, it is Sarala Vipreet Raja Yoga. Since 8th house Lord is involved in the chart of Amitabh Bachchan, the famous celebrity of the world. Yes, ascendant is Aquarius, Kumbha Lagna, and zodiac is Libra, Tula Rashi. His date of birth is 11th October 1942, time of birth 16, place of birth Allahabad. Ascendant is Aquarius, Kumbha Lagna, and already told zodiac is Tula. So this is the great chart of famous celebrity Amitabh Bachchan. What happens here? In the 8th house of Bhargav sign, Mercury is posited in its own sign. And the 4 planets aspecting the 2nd house. Here, in this case, it is 8th house Lord posited in 8th house. So it is Sarala Vipreet Raja Yoga. When the obstacles is coming, that may be financial sector, that may be profession sector, in that case, when Vipreet Raja Yoga is activated, the native can get rid of from that negative situation and going to the forwards. So this is the great chart of Amitabh Bachchan having Vipreet Raja Yoga in 8th house and connected with 8th house Lord. So Saral Vipreet Raja Yoga is there. The supporting planet in the chart main is Jupiter. Jupiter is the Lord of 2nd house and 11th house, posited in the 6th house of Cancer sign exalted. And Jupiter is very strong, giving his 5th aspect, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th on the 10th house of karma. His 7th house aspect coming to the 12th house for his expenses, for his achievement in foreign sector or maybe also in a spiritual journey. Now the 9th aspect of Jupiter coming to the 2nd house of finance. So the native will be very much blessed or divine blessed for getting so much wealth, prosperity, status in the society. And main thing in our discussion in the 8th house, Sarala Vipreet Raja Yoga. The great chart, Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore. Date of birth 7th May 1861. Time of birth 2/27/41. Place of birth Kolkata. Ascendant and zodiac sign both is Pisces. Mean Lagna, mean Rashi. That of Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore. What happens? The 12th house Lord is Saturn. That is posited in the 6th house in Leo sign. This is Vipreet Raja Yoga. 12th Lord in 6th house. It is called Bimola Vipreet Raja Yoga. Other supporting house also and supporting planet is also there. In the 5th house of talent, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer sign, giving his 5th aspect on 10th house of karma. Is karma bahul life. His life is too much extended in literature, poetry, verse, every field. He is a great philosopher. Now the 9th aspect on the 12th house, foreign linking. His literature spread throughout the world. And the 9th aspect on the 2nd house of finance. So he is financially sound since the divine blessing is there. This is the great chart having Bimola Vipreet Raja Yoga in the chart of Kavi Guru Rabindranath. To the main point of discussions, 8 Lord in 12 different houses. 8 Lord. We already discussed it is the black horse. Generally we neglect this house. This is the deeper house, whereas 10th house is the altitude. In this case, what happens? First condition is that 8th house Lord coming to the first house. If 8th house Lord coming in the first house and there is no afflictions, devoid of any malefic conjunctions, devoid of pap kattari, devoid of malefic aspect of like Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Mars, Sun. Only aspect may come, that is Jupiter, Dev Guru Brihaspati, Venus, Shukradev, Mercury, Buddhadev, and Chandradev Moon. Then 8th house Lord very strong in the first house. What is first house? First house is the personality. First house is the body, soul. First house is self-deed. First house is self-expressions. First house is identity in the society. All will be elevated. That means native personality day by day cherished. Native get charisma by his hard working and motivated life, dedicated life. Actually 8th house is the Karak Ghar of Shani Maharaj. Here also the significant planet is Mars and Ketu. So all the contributions is coming with the 8th house. That is dedication, motivation, discipline, responsibility, all will be there in the mind of the native. A native will be a successful person, maybe a celebrity, maybe a hard worker, maybe a skilled person, maybe a CEO, maybe a high profile job, or may get a business and maybe a business giant. Now, 8th house Lord from here coming to the second house. From 8th house, it is past second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh house. So first house, it is here the 8th Lord is going to the 7th house in our Kalpurusha Kundali, it is second house. That means in second house, 8th house Lord is coming and there is no affliction, no papkattari, no malefic aspect, only benefic aspect is there. Then native generally flourished his own business by his capacity, by his hard working, by his dedications. But if there is any papkattari in the third house or 11 lagna, if there is any papkattari, malefic planet is the third house or first house, then papkattari will be there, like Rahu in third house and Saturn in first house. In that case, the native may not get success so easily. Native for financial stability have to so much struggle. That means when 8th house Lord posited in second house, that house should be free from, devoid from any kind of affliction. Then and then only native would success in his business. Now 8th house Lord coming to the third house. It is 8th from 8th. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th. So it is similar house to that of the 8th house. 8th house from 8th, Bhavam, it is the third house. If there is any malefic in the third house, then native may not get success in communication skill, may not get so much successful in media related matter, may not get his full benefit in his creating life. It is the house of creations. But if the third house is free from any afflictions, no malefic aspect is coming to the third house, there is no papkattari jog in the third house, then the native will be a good painter, native will be a good writer, native will be a good footballer or cricketers. So that means creative persons. Here, if there is any afflictions in third house, then this house also belongs to the sibling. Sibling will suffer. Now coming to the fourth house. Fourth house, house of mother caring, house of comfort, luxury, house of property, house of vehicles, all are there. When 8th house Lord posited in this sign and exalted or own sign or friend sign, in our Kalpurusha Kundali, it is the Cancer sign. If 8th house Lord is Jupiter, then Jupiter will be exalted in the 4th house. Native gets all types of amenities, happiness, mother care, vehicles, good looking house, all will be in his or her positions. That means 8th house Lord should be very strong herewith. Not only that, there should not be any papkattari, any affliction, any malefic aspect of Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Mars, Sun, devoid all kind of affliction, and in the 4th house, 8th house Lord is exalted. Native gets all amenities of the life. Native gets, it is the house of friend circle. Native having so much good friend circle. It is the house of prosperity, native gets highest prosperity. But if the situation of the fourth house is not so good, native may not get everything which we are discussing. Now, eighth house Lord coming to the fifth house. Eighth house Lord, no doubt, having obstacle, having stress, having transformations, having inheritance, having hidden journey, all are there. That eighth house Lord coming to the fifth house. The fifth house, there will be transformations. Now, what is the significance of fifth house? It is the talent, intelligence, children, speculation, entertainment, wealth, everything will be there with eighth house Lord. Then, if there are no afflictions, no papkattadi, no malefic aspect, the native will be a celebrity. Native will be a great actor. This fifth house is the house of talent aspecting the 11th house. If here the 8th house Lord is Sun and posited in his own sign, that means Leo sign, aspecting the 11th house, his talent spread throughout the world. He became a great actor or maybe a great footballer or cricketer, that may be. But if that position is under malefic, papkattadi, affliction, native's talent may not spread. So the placement of 8th house is important. How the strength is there. Third, what are the afflicted matter that to be analyzed properly. Generally, 8th house Lord, 5th house, it is a speculation house. And 8th house is the suddenness. Native suddenly gets so much financial benefit. Native may be Arabpati, Kharabpati within year or within months. That will be there. But only condition is that no affliction will be in the 5th house. 8th house gives too much wealth in the 2nd house, 4th house and 5th house also. Now coming to the 6th house. Here 8th house Lord posited in 6th house. This is Vipreet Raja Yoga. Dusthana Lord in Dusthana. Here 8th house Lord is coming. So it is Sarola Vipreet Raja Yoga. If there is no affliction, suppose 8th house Lord is Mercury, and Mercury is present in Virgo sign, very strong. So native may be a good doctor, native may be a good mathematician, native may be a good lawyer. In this case, the 6th house is a rogue, green, repu, competition, litigations. In all cases, the 8th house Lord helps. But if the 8th house Lord is weak herewith, suppose in Virgo sign, here the 8th house Lord is Venus is posited herewith, then Venus is not very strong in Virgo, may not give so much benefit. So that is to be there, which Lord is coming. Is it stable here? Is it exalted? It is own sign. Is it friend sign? And there is no papkattadi. Then and then only the native gets so much wealth. Native may be a doctor, by his treatment with other disease, gets so much wealth. Native may give the advice, legal advice to the people by the act, just like a lawyer, he gets too much wealth herewith. Or maybe a mediator also to meet up the litigations. So all condition will be fulfilled. Only the condition is that 8th house Lord should be very strong in the 6th house and 6th house free from, devoid of afflictions. If affliction is there, all negative situation will come in. That means native under disease, native under loan, native under stress, native may not succeed in competitive examinations if Papkattari or malefic aspect on the sixth house. Now 8th house Lord in 7th house. It is the Kendra house. 8th house Lord is coming. 8th house Lord in 7th house. Actually, it is the 8th house here. It is the joint financial wealth of the two partners. That means male and female. That means spouse property. It is in the 8th house. 8th house also the in-laws. So in-laws come into the 7th house. So in this case, if 8th house is very strong in the 7th house, suppose 8th house Lord is Saturn and posited in the Libra sign, exalted, then native get positive partner for business, success in business, all will be there. That means 8th house Lord exalted herewith in the Libra sign, if 8th house Lord is Saturn. But in opposite cases, in Libra sign, if 8th house Lord is Sun, then Sun is not very good in the Libra sign. So that to be checked. Which planet is posited here as 8th house Lord? And what is the condition of the house? What is the house Lord position in the chart? That means here, as for example, here it is the Libra sign, then house Lord is Venus. How Venus is posited in the chart? If Venus is well placed, that means exalted, own sign and friend sign, and 8th house Lord also strong. Then and then only native get all benefit. Condition is that no affliction is there. Now 8th house Lord in 8th house. It is also a positive thing. 8th house Lord in 8th house, it is also one kind of Vipreet Raja Yoga. Already we discussed. Here 8th house is involved in 8th, so Sarala Vipreet Raja Yoga will happen when native passing through the hurdles of finance, hurdles of professions, hurdles of name and fame. In that particular situation, if Vipreet Raja Yoga activated, native recover from that negative situations. 8th house is the house of transformations. If 8th house Lord is very strong herewith, that means suppose it is Cancer sign and Jupiter is placed. So Jupiter is exalted in 8th house. So native easily get his inheritance, parental property or maternal property. If the 8th house is strong, the native transform from rock to heaven. By its efforts, no doubt, hard working, dedication, all will be there, but transformation will be. But if in the 8th house, suppose it is 8th house, it is Scorpion sign in Kalpurusha Kundali. And here the negative planet like Mercury is posited here with. That too much positive result may not be there. That means when 8th house Lord is exalted in 8th house, own sign and friend sign, devoid of any affliction, then and then all the significance of 8th house will be fulfilled. Native will be free from stress, native get inheritance property, native get money through what? People's money comes to the native, that means commission type of work, like brokerage, like agents of government company like LIC. Others' money go to the government and the purple gets the commission. That is also the 8th house. So, 8th house affliction and negative planet is posited. That makes us trouble. Now, 8th house Lord coming to the 9th house. What is 9th house? 9th house is fortune. 9th house is father. 9th house spiritual journey. Advanced learning. All are there. If 8th Lord is very strong in the 9th house, suppose it is the 9th house Sagittarius sign of Kalpurusha Kundali, and 8th house Lord is Sun posited herewith, the native get all prosperity herewith. Sun is very strong in Sagittarius sign, friend's house. Native may get so much advanced education in country or beyond country, that means abroad. Native may get master's degree, native get PhD, postdoc. In future, native may be a great professor, educationist. But if 8th house Lord is negative with respect to the 9th house, that means here Sagittarius sign. If here it is the Saturn is posited in the house of Guru Deva, Brihaspati, in the Sagittarius sign, the native may not get so much progress. Or if the 10th house and 8th house malefic planet like Rahu, Saturn is posited, then Papkatari will destroy the activity of 9th house. That is also to be analyzed properly. The 10th house of professions, name and fame of the work, it is the high altitude Kendra house. Now 8th house Lord coming to the 10th house. If 8th house Lord very strong here, exalted own sign, friend sign, then native would get every success in his profession. That may be job, that may be business, that may be talented work, that may be creative work. As for example, suppose it is Kalpurusha Kundali, 10th house Capricorn sign, and 8th Lord is Mars. 8th Lord Mars is posited here with. Mars get directional strength in 10th house. Not only that, Mars is exalted here with. So native will be very strong in his professions, provided there is no afflictions. But if in the Capricorn sign, the planet is posited, like Mercury or Moon, that is not so strong. Moon in the house of Saturn cannot give his heart dedication, may not get success. In that case, the native may get transferred from his job or professions. Not only that, here at 10th house, 8th house Lord is very strong, but under the affliction of Papkatari, then also the native get transfer from his business, from his high profile job. Now coming to the 11th house. 8th house Lord coming to the 11th house. 11th house of gain, all planets here posited, getting the blessing of divine, profit, gain, success is there. Suppose in the here as Kalpurusha Kundali, it is Aquarius sign, and Venus being the 8th Lord posited here with. Then Venus in his friend sign gives too much wealth, prosperity to the native. But if in this Aquarius sign, like any negative planet is posited, then that may not give so much success. So 8th house Lord should be strong in 11th house for getting full divine blessings and no afflictions, no papgatati, no malefic aspect, only benefic aspect of Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Moon. Now 8th house Lord in 12th house. Last house but not the least house. Already we know it is the house of expenses, loss, hospitalization, jail, asylum, spiritual journey, all are there. Now 8th house Lord is posited here with. If 8th house Lord is strong here, the native make many management, other kind of management. As for example, it is in the Kalpurusha Kundali. 12th house is Pisces sign, mean Rashi. If here Venus is posited, Venus is exalted, then native gets all types of comfort, luxury in his life. Suppose here in the mean Rashi, Jupiter is placed, then native's spiritual journey will be very smooth. Native may be connected with so many organizations, social circle will be increased. Native may engage in social research work. Native, by just having so much knowledge, that knowledge when spread, native gets wealth. Natives may give the know-how to different industries and getting wealth. So knowledge here gives wealth. Always it is not the expenses. In this case, it gives too much wealth. So this is the placement of 8th house Lord in different houses up to 12. In this journey, 8th house Lord is just black horse. If the situation is okay, situation is satisfied, native get divine blessing and success. But if the house is not supporting, maybe under malefic, under papkatari, under malefic aspect, may not get so much support.